What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking up, way up at some of the most extraordinary human beings to ever walk the earth. We're talking about the tallest men in recorded history, individuals whose heights defied belief and changed their lives forever. Before we dive in, if you enjoy learning about incredible people and fascinating history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. Let's start with the man who holds the undisputed title, Robert Wadlow, known as the Alton Giant or the Giant of Illinois. Born in 1918 in Alton, Illinois, Robert seemed like a normal baby at first. But by the time he was 8 years old, he was already taller than his father. At age 13, he became the world's tallest Boy Scout at 7 feet 4 inches, and he just kept growing. When Robert passed away in 1940 at just 22 years old, he measured an astonishing 8 feet 11.1 inches tall. That's 2.72 meters. To put that in perspective, he could look over the top of most doorways without even standing on his toes. Robert's extraordinary height was caused by hyperplasia of his pituitary gland, which resulted in an abnormally high level of growth hormone. Despite his condition, he was known as a gentle, kind person who traveled the country as a spokesman for a shoe company. Sadly, his height also caused significant health problems, including difficulty walking and poor circulation. He passed away from an infection caused by a leg brace, but his legacy as the tallest man ever recorded remains unbroken to this day. Coming in at number 2 in American history is John Rogan, who reached a height of 8 feet 9 inches, making him the second tallest person ever recorded. Born in 1868 in Tennessee, John's growth spurt began around age 13. Unlike Robert Wadlow, John developed ankylosis, a condition that caused his joints to stiffen. By the time he was a teenager, he could no longer walk or stand, and he spent the rest of his life in a goat cart that was custom built for him. Despite these incredible challenges, John Rogan lived a relatively long life for someone with his condition, passing away in 1905 at age 37. He supported himself by selling portraits and postcards at a local train station, becoming something of a local celebrity in his Tennessee community. Now here's where things get interesting. John F. Carroll measured 8 feet 7.75 inches tall, making him one of the tallest men in history. But there's a crucial detail here. John suffered from severe spinal curvature, which means his standing height was actually much less than his stretched height. When measured while standing, he was significantly shorter, but when lying down and measured from head to toe with his spine stretched out, he reached that incredible 8 feet 7.75 inches. This distinction is important because it shows how medical conditions can complicate our understanding of height. John's case is often listed separately from others because of this unique measuring circumstance. Let's head to Europe now, specifically to Finland, where Väinö Myllyrinne earned his place in history as one of the tallest men ever recorded. Born in 1909, Väinö reached 8 feet 3 inches at his peak and was officially recognized as the world's tallest living man in the 1960s. What's remarkable about Väinö is that he experienced 2 major growth spurts, one during his teenage years and another in his 30s, which is extremely unusual. Väinö served in the Finnish Defense Forces, and you can imagine the logistical challenges that presented. He lived a relatively full life compared to many on this list, passing away in 1963 at age 54. He's remembered fondly in Finland as a gentle giant who handled his extraordinary stature with grace and dignity. Now let's talk about the present day. Sultan Kösen from Turkey currently holds the Guinness World Record as the tallest living man, standing at 8 feet 2.8 inches tall. Born in 1982, Sultan's extreme height is also caused by a tumor affecting his pituitary gland, resulting in excess growth hormone. What's remarkable about Sultan's story is that, unlike the historical figures we've discussed, modern medicine was able to help him. In 2010, doctors successfully treated his condition with medication and gamma knife surgery, finally stopping his growth. Sultan has become a global celebrity, traveling the world and using his platform to raise awareness about pituitary disorders. He got married in 2013, showing that even with extraordinary challenges, it's possible to live a fulfilling life. His story offers hope that modern medicine can address conditions that, in earlier eras, would have been untreatable. Now, while these stories are fascinating, it's important to understand that extreme height isn't the blessing it might seem. These men faced enormous daily challenges. Simple things we take for granted, walking through doorways, finding clothes and shoes that fit, sleeping in a normal bed, or even sitting in a car, became major obstacles. Many developed serious health problems, including joint pain, poor circulation, heart strain, and difficulty body simply isn't designed to function at these extreme heights. Most of these men required custom-made everything: furniture, clothing, even homes had to be modified. And sadly, many died young because their bodies couldn't sustain the strain. These extraordinary individuals remind us of the incredible diversity of human biology. They faced their unique challenges with courage, and many became beloved figures in their communities despite the difficulties. Robert Wadlow remains the tallest man in recorded history, a record that has stood for over 80 years and may never be broken. But each of these giants left their mark on history in their own way. What do you think? Would you want to be that tall, knowing the challenges that come with it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching.